You too. Let's talk. It's a new moon in Taurus, kids. How y'all feeling about it? Got my BT so long and try to do a little quick little turn card for y'all before kiddo comes in the house. Yo, I'm grateful. And I hope you are too. I hope that you're feeling blessed, you're feeling abundant, and just positive about whatever position and alignment you find yourself on this 3D journey and making it what you want it to be. Because, honey, you're going to make it what you want it to be, you know? You going to make it what you want it to be. And I don't know how many times and how many ways to say that. You know, once I figured that I make it, food jump out, 5 of air, and 8 of earth. Well, let's see. We're in earth season. Why not? The priest. These cards like honey. You know, flip this Monaro deck and see what's it giving, honey. Because, honey, what is gave is outrageousness. Yeah. I don't want to take these because they're just jumping out crazy. And I'm going to tell you something about this Monaro deck. Since everybody wants to be in their truth-telling energy, you know, it's Aquarius is like it. The truth-telling Aquariuses. Taurus season is lit as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Taurus season and shed on Aries season, honey. Taurus season say what? I may seem docile. I'm giving the business. I can't even finish my beautifying for having to go and get on here. I hurried up. And was like, you know what? It is a new moon. Go and get this reading done. I didn't get to finish my last little session. I kind of left off at water sign energies, and I was able to get air sign out. And after that, so fire, earth, and other airs. Hey, woo, judgment. Honey, I ain't even gonna say no more. I ain't even gonna say no more. 10 of fire looked at me. 4 fire, cause somebody getting a box 8. Okay. Why? Am I just pulling one tarot? Because I'm gonna use some other ones. So, yeah, one of the Monaro. Tarot sexual magic. Because, honey, clearly it's good for everybody because somebody needs some sexual healing. You know, it's controversial for a person who's celibate and a sexy person. Because, yeah, I ain't gonna front. My little vacay, my little getaway to the MIA, honey, my souvenir I got, I was very pleased with it. And at the bottom of it, it says, well, along it says made in Georgia. Catch it. But, you know, I'm still keeping it cute because, you know, so shout out to all of those readers who are out there predicting that air would have something new and better come through. I can confirm. It's new and it's better. I don't think I'm gonna edit this out my video. Okay. Now we're back. So kiddo came home, but she's chilling, her little boo-boo on her head. Girls. Huh. Queen of Pentacles on that bottom. Knave of Wands. Some sneaking and geeking and freaking cheating in the nicking. I don't know nothing about that. Make it plain to see him soon. Talking softly on the telephone. Baby. You know, King of Chalices and King of Swords. Baby, I'm trapped. I'm caught up in the middle. I know a lot of old blues songs, y'all, because my mama, you know, and I used to work in a pool joint. So I know a lot of old school bluesy, down home blues songs. So just, you know, I know a lot of music, guys, and I love music. So if you ever hear me say a couple of songs random, it's just what it's given. I mean, I guess the sexual, this season, I feel like a lot of things that were hidden are most certainly coming out. Oh, okay. King of Swords meant that. Four of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. I'm going to leave it there, y'all. Hey. Oh, for Mama. Thank you. Here, you take it. You take it. At the bottom, Ten of Pentacles. Oh, gang. I can't even do nothing but laugh at some of the shit sometimes, because I promise you, if you guys ever try to really just step out of yourself and see what the play is going on around you. You know, I think things are being redirected and aligned for everybody's highest good, you know. So whatever that may be, you know, certain things may not work out the way you're wanting them to, but it's for your highest good. Like, it's judgment being made on something. Maybe, you know, you're for, you know, a person where there's someone that is adoring and worshiping you, but you like, I'm thinking about somebody else. I want to be with somebody else. King of Swords, he in that same energy too. Damn. Hold on, guys. King of Swords in that same energy too, where he's like, yeah, I got this one here. I got this one at my beck and call on her knees for me. And then that old lady, she's sitting there watching, like, I know you're watching you creeping around with these hoes. Whores. The whoreism is real, honey. And he's still thinking about somebody else. We're going to see what's going on. What he's thinking about. Who is he thinking about? Because this one right here is walking it out right about now. Honey, chemistry looked at me right in my face. Mama, I don't like you being on camera, honey. It's hard, child. It's hard. And it was hard out here for him when you're trying to get the money for the rent. You know. Let your friends help you. Let's put it's judgment time. Judgment. Let your friends help you. So if it's something that you being judged on, some the energies are judging you about, let your friends help you. If you got a decision that you've been mulling over, my friends on the other side, so I go to them with it, and say, hey, what do you think about this? Or, I'll confide in like my brother or my mother. Like those are my closest people that I feel like I confide in, because a lot of people you can't, especially if it's something heavy that you really like. Hey, I don't know what else to do. Four of Pentacles, this woman seems very unconcerned, about this whole situation. And there's just a man adoring her and worshiping her. So express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Someone could be telling you, hey, I want to do this with you. I really do. I like you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you have a vibe, Wedding and deception looking at me though. I'm gonna shuffle this one more again. Let's see what we need to get in here. Because the Eight of Pentacles is right here. And even though it's like this woman is truly not concerned about this man that wants to give all her love. He's adoring her. And she's like, Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit and fun to shine. And it's so funny. Sometimes something new will bring out that youthfulness in you. Not to give up too much of my shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you meet somebody that's like that's the same age, like okay, he's a Capricorn. Oof. And you'd be like, well, damn, why did I have to go through all this other shit? You know what I'm saying? Clearly, somebody wasn't in my age bracket, And this is no shade to older people, and I don't mean this like in an ageism, sexism. I don't do the colorism shit, like, but this is or any of them isms, unless it's org. Like, you can't. I just don't want to be out here at a certain age being extra and reckless. Like I this is for my personal self. So let's say, for instance, I'm 37 now. Just 40 for me, because 40 is looking like the new midlife crisis. Oh, it's giving midlife crisis. Everything else is sped up and speeding up. 40 age is the new midlife crisis. Oh, this is some hibiscus with some manuka honey, and I didn't mean to put manuka and honey together. I just meant I was calling you honey and saying manuka, but something I've used for years, and I enjoy using it on hair, skin, all of that. Been doing that for a while, and I mean, probably like the last 4 to 5 years using that. But either way, let's get back that we already know what's in my cup. Now that you know it's hibiscus, because hibiscus is always good and appropriate for the season. Not too hot, definitely not cold. King of Swords, release. Y'all know I don't be looking at these. Wait. Let me tell you, because, honey, maybe King of Swords. King of Swords. Now, whether you was dealing with the King of Swords, or you are in a King of Swords energy, probably a Libra, probably a low vibe in Aquarius, or Gemini. Release that mother. Release them. Cut it. Because it's giving toxic mask. It's giving toxic mask, if you will. Release The time has come to clear your energy, and nothing better. Now, I'm mindful when I say, hey, I'm mindful when I say, um, I don't believe in the theory of to get over a man, get under another one. Like that's just ridiculous. People who run from their healing constantly jump from situation to situation, fucking. Excuse my French, but it's what it is. Like they go from situation. Anytime you just looking for something warm, wet, and and easy, like easy come, easy go. So, um I talk to you like this because I am a person. I At first it wasn't intentional celibacy. This was spiritual for me. It wasn't even. I didn't even hesitate or blink or be like, "Really, spirit, I gotta stop having orgasms." Like no masturbation, no sucking, no fucking, no touching, no nothing for 10 whole months now. To me, it's been the most liberating, like, because this journey is very long and tedious, man. I talked about in the last video about the shamanic journey. I talked about when you want to be a real high priestess, or when you really feel like, hey, I'm not saying being celibate or vegan demeans anybody else's journey. I'm just saying for the kid, I'm saying for your girl, for the goddess, what I've seen and been through. And when you got this mug, you go through some shits, good and bad. So to take your power back, it's about honoring fully your temple, cleaning your house. This is your home. This your house, not this. This is something I've made in this program. I'm talking about what's up in there. It had to be purified, man. It had to. And it was once you go, I had said that I was going to bring up, like, even when I did like a promo video for a company, and I'm starting to get back into it. Yes, I took a long hiatus from modeling and even considering any type of acting or anything. Because I did a bitch went through dark night. I had a whole ego death. Just when I fell madly in love with somebody that I should not have. And it triggered me into going into my ego death. And that is what happens. You sometimes you may think somebody like, oh, this is my person, this is it. But that person is to help you, trigger you on this journey. For the ones who are ready, I had no clue that I was ready, but I always knew something else was different. I always believed in other things that people would deem as supernatural or unreal, or wasn't the quantum physics, quantum meek physics is going on around here. I always, sought a higher knowledge and researched so many different things. I had no idea that this would happen to me. And you try to date a couple more times after those big loves, well, you have to test if it's superficial or this is the real spill. But no, it wasn't the real deal, but it was the best thing that ever happened to me because it got me here. It got me her. Like you guys don't even understand. Like I'm 37 with a 2-year-old. No miscarriages, no abortions, none of that. I couldn't dilate past a 2, and those who've been pregnant know what that means. So I had to have a C-section. But that was the only thing. I had to give her to come out a couple of days early because my blood pressure, and that was before I was vegan or eating plant-based. So of course my blood pressure was through the roof because it's hereditary in certain regions and people's bloodline and time, and it is. So I'm having to break all these kind of cycles, not realizing that okay, this is Warrior goddess, this is your call of duty to do this. X, Y, and Z. Break these chains and traumas upon your family bloodline. Ha! Oh, look, you can go to the Akashic library. I'm going somewhere with this now. I'm saying all this to say, the karma and everything that you create, you got to clean up that shit. So if you don't want any more bullshit to happen, stop doing shit. Because see, some people live by the sword, and they be like, fuck karma, fuck that hoe. I'm going to take this just how it go. They don't give a fuck. Like, I'm living for this monetary muggle right now. That's how they live. But you know why? Because they have not experienced their dark night. And guess what? Then the motherfuckers you want to slide away from. You know what, player? I feel you. You know what? And I respect you. Let me go and slide where I need to be at. Let me get out of your way because you too trill for me, baby. You got this. You get on that way you can redirect. Too many times in my own personal life and journey have I been knocked off, redirected, because having to start over, same cycles. Even with the modeling, like here it was, like I probably should have been way further in my career than what I've had. You know how long I have been, I've been modeling since I was like 14 years old. So here and now, think about 37. Like, oh, you should have landed some big role or did something by now. It's about position and time and a place, and then a lot of times it's about who you not know, not what you know, or how cute, because everybody's got talent. Okay? Mama used to say everybody wants to sing and dance. And you couldn't tell 3 little kids, my brother, myself, and my cousin, who I'm directing and performing, you know, doing plays and everything. You couldn't tell us that we weren't going to be the next, you know. Now, brother's a rapper. My cousin is a doctor. And here, goddess Empress Eboni. Well, wedding. Wedding. Because, honey, release that X so you can go and get yourself something real. Release the X so you can get something true about it. Yeah. Knocking off, fuck all the code. I don't do codependency. Like, and deception. Deception and codependency, that's where you can see me chuck up the deuce for you. You're playing games with me? You codependent and toxic with it? See, I will do this on my own before I become codependent on someone to take care, provide for me. And that's just the way I'm going to roll with it, you know. I don't care if I ain't trying to keep up with nobody's Joneses. Can opener. Can opener. Opening up these can of worms, honey. Because, honey, thank you for the prop. She's already spiritually gifted. She's already, you know, Saggy here is already. No, not Mama's tea. This is why I try to do these videos before she comes home, because, honey, who be getting me together is Missy Pooh. Okay, hold on. One. Here. This Mama's wand. Little fire, you can have a wand. Okay. But do you feel me? Like, I hope somebody out there understands what I'm saying, gets where I'm going with it. You know? Don't fight with Mama. Okay? Be my friend. You know, a lot of people know. I think I was leaving off about, like, how, you know, trying to escape that lack mentality, man. Like, that codependency shit, deception shit. Escape that lack mentality, because it's enough for everybody. It's somebody for everybody. And I don't care how many soulmates or people you got to go through to get to that motherfucker. It's somebody for everybody. And not everybody for somebody. Okay, so, you know, y'all better get it right and get righteous, because I don't understand it. But I overstand it, you know. I get that shit. I don't like them. And it wasn't nothing bad. It's actually like 4 disc princess. But that ain't what we were given. We ain't even cut the dick yet. You know, I just don't want it to seem like I'm talking in circles, that you kind of feel me what I'm saying with this, because something, you know, confide in somebody and express your love. You know, if you're ready to do something new, do that shit. Be playful, enjoy, because it's right, we in the season for that. You know, to be lighthearted, to enjoy ourselves. Honey, I definitely done. You know, Texas, we is triple D and we as live as they get. But yeah. I done just stumbled up on a peach of a hand, honey. I'm gonna see what's going, because I need to make sure. Yeah, you got abs and all of that. You're looking like a whole course. But I'm gonna see what that integrity, that self-love hitting on. And you know, it's so refreshing when you can talk to a person who's not afraid to talk about their past, or be direct, or actually open up and actually have conversation, and also let you know the licking and sticking that's gonna happen to you. God bless the communicator. Yes, it is. Little peek. It's decisions. Because I just seen the 8 of Swords like, decisions where you don't sit up in your mind with that judgment. Just let it flow. Let it flow. Get in that flow with it. Hey, she wants my attention, guys, and I hate for her to fall like right here on camera. But you gonna let mama work? Let mama work. I'll be with you in just a moment. You get all my time. This 4 disc keeps coming out, guys. So, E. Don't worry, she can't see any naughty ones. You know, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. Woo! Hey, you're distorting the energy, little rabbit. You're not supposed to be up here. You're not supposed to be in this honey. But let me tell you who was all up at the top. I heard the devil trying to do some working in it too. Okay. So remember, I was like that 4 disc kept coming out. So this princess of this. So yeah, you know, it's like one of those things where, to me, with the Princess of Desk, it's like, you may not have every single thing. You may not live in a multi-million-dollar house and drive Rolls Royces and every foreign car and have every shoe collection and every bag. But guess what? You got food in your refrigerator. Your electricity is on. You got cable. You got clothes, and you're cute in them on your back. Your child and people are provided for, whatever. You know, this ain't saying I'm just redonkulous with this bread, but I'm okay, and I'm actually good. And as a matter of fact, sometimes when you see what motherfuckers go do to get that money, you be like, baby, I'm better off. Let me mind my business, honey, because baby, it gets mighty low for that dough. Mighty low. Get on low down for that cash. Get on down there. And you don't want to be in that. I'm telling you, you don't want to be in that energy, man. Because, baby, self-respect you have none. You're going to kill my plant instead of putting water in it. She loves water in the plant. And that poor Majesty home is like, please don't water me no more. Honey, chair. She loves water in the plant. I feel like she can talk to plants. Well, we all can if we listen, and if you're there with your shits. But either way, this has been so fun. Taurus moon energy. Eden, stop. Thank you. Fire signs like temper. But she don't know Mama Era. Setting that ass ablaze. Okay, let's we're gonna crown this with fuck it. We're gonna go into Modern Witch in a minute because I want some more tarot to talk about this tale. What is this new moon energy giving for this Taurus season? You know, here we are, like barely a week in, week 2, and it's already like, what is life, honey? Baby, they're going nuts out here. I hear they going nuts. I'm not fishing the cards, guys. I just, when they come out backwards or something, I feel like that's a message for me. And y'all keep going. There we go. So, 7 was going to come out regardless. That was a 7 of Pentacles, and then doing battle with somebody. The 7 of Wands. And I always feel like it's like coming in from the battle, coming out this cold. You know, came out this cold. You know, battled it. Harsh out there. It's hard out there. This world don't love nobody. And you bet not love the world, I tell you that. Ooh, he crowned it twice. Yeah, that King of Swords, leave that motherfucker in the dust. You feel me? Oh, sorry. Because in the moonlight. Sure look good in the moonlight. Huh? Hey, little Aquarius. You know, I tell you the truth, and the truth ain't in none of you. Let me tell you what just came out on here, okay? And remember, I was spilling a little bit of my own tea. And I'm going to post this, too. I have no fucks to give. Because everybody else don't ever feel guilty about moving on with your life and moving on to better. Because trust me, motherfuckers been plotting and scheming and doing shit to you. Don't ever let people make you feel guilty for living your life and doing you and moving the fuck on. Because they been done did that. Stop. Like, for real. Don't ever let people make you feel guilty for that. Because it's as sick and twisted as it is. People don't want you to move on or do better. But they want to move on and do better at your expense and be like, and I was thinking about like how people will do things, and you know, it can be a whole projection and a whole attack on your life. And when I say that, like, people intentionally doing things that they know may hurt you. But when they feel like you don't have proof, it's that right there. That's where your good karma comes from. That's what a dumb motherfucker, they think, we gonna do this, you know, X, Y, and Z, and that's where your good karma comes in from. So that's what I've always wanted. I want to get that out there so you can understand why I say the things I say, because I'm not making this shit up. I'm telling you what I know, shit, honey. Because ain't no Vicks, only victorious. Victorious. Telling you. 7 of Wands, that motherfucker. Yeah. Cause that king, you know, I don't really fuck with reversals, but the spirit blatantly said no. Remember, confirming. Slow down, King of Swords. He ain't about shit. Aquarius, Leo. Well, it's a Libra. Libra, Gemini. No, you better not drink that. Libra, Gemini, and a possible Aquarius. Because when Aquarius is low vibing, honey, they might be in that, you know, or they in the battle zone. It's going to be some It's giving some King of Swords energy. But you know what? Yeah, but my baby just took my copper wand with the crystal tip, with the chakra crystal little baubles on it, and she pointed at the King of Cups. Because baby, let me wrap this up so I can get with my child. Because I don't play that shit. Me and her, it's time for mama and baby time. That backwards as King of Swords, leave that motherfucker in the dust. Because everything hidden in that moonlight. Try to look good in the moonlight. And she does. Everything that's done in the dark gonna come to the motherfucking light. And that's what people don't. People try to play you crazy because you the fool on a new journey. Bye, hoes. The horism of it all. And guess what? Because there's a King of Cups with his love and his huge waiting right in the wings, like, baby, because that motherfucker didn't know what he had, baby, but I'm gonna show you about this, and I'm gonna show you about this, and I'm gonna show you about this. Let me lay you on these abs and these pecs so you understand, honey. And don't be crazy, because yeah, you got plenty. It's plenty. And I tell them motherfucker quick, you too fine to be single, so don't play with me. I've been through too much, folks, and that's what by all of this, you already know, like, people, you've gone on a journey. You could have been married to somebody, a wedding was involved, and guess what? Because of everything, that went down, broke your marriage up and everything, or you're on your way, you're releasing your ex to get married. Release that motherfucking King of Swords so you can get somebody that's serious. Even if you were married before and somebody now wants to marry you and like ditch that motherfucker, because y'all ain't together no way, go on and ditch them, cut them. It's because somebody's here to give you their cup of love genuinely. Someone who is just as gorgeous and beautiful as you. Inside and out. Striving and working with integrity every day of their life. Trying to take care of their babies too. Not out here trying to create more havoc, but actually genuine in their core. Because they know what it's like to be a beautiful spirit, And mother would tell me, yeah, baby, I ain't gonna front. I was a dog. You're too gorgeous not to have been. And now I'm not stereotyping, but he didn't stand. I tell him, baby, you didn't stand a chance. There have been too many of them on you, and that happens. We don't. That's why I'm not. You don't point blame, because trust me, I've seen where men have been so gorgeous, and I had a gorgeous husband. I know you crying about your dad. I had a gorgeous husband, and when it's too many people, when people see a pretty couple, guess what the fuck? They want to break that up. They not pretty, or they look okay, but they want to see if they can get your shit or fuck up your happy home, or that person might be so weak-minded they're gonna take a chance. You don't want nobody that's weak in their mind and fragile in their heart. You want somebody that's real and trill and all about you. I'm talking about a motherfucker that's down 10 toes like I am. You don't want nothing that's not gonna be about your ass, honey. Well, I needed to be about me and me only, and that's where I'm at with mine. I'm not letting up off of that. I'm not letting up off of that. Because that's what I'm giving. That's what I'm giving. If you about me, I'm certainly about you, and you only. And because I'm not out here busting it low and spreading it wide to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, what you getting this is it. This is it. Like, I'm not for them games. Because, baby, them soul ties, some karma, trauma, bonds is real. And you weakening and lowering your vibrational force. to be able to see through the bullshit, to stay connected with divine. I already tell you every time. Keep that heart in line. Busting it. Okay. Life is good. You stay good in this life. Love and light, guys. Bye. Yeah, we didn't need no oracle cards. It gave what it was gonna give. Peace. So silly, this show.